Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. Brother Juice here with the Rogue Disciple Podcast. Back again with the Do Not Fear episode installation. Today we're doing Genesis 26:24, which says, "That night the Lord appeared to him and said, I am the God of your father Abraham. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. I will bless you and increase the number of your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham." This is God speaking to Isaac during a moment of uncertainty. Isaac was trying to navigate his life, make decisions, and find security amidst external pressures. Sound familiar? Today, many of us feel overwhelmed by external influences, especially through social media. In this passage, Isaac is navigating challenges, moving to new lands, dealing with disputes over wells, trying to establish himself while honoring God in the process. In the middle of all these challenges, God reassures him, "Do not fear, do not be afraid, I am with you." What a message indeed. Isaac needed God's presence to stay grounded and focused. Similarly, in today's world full of distractions, many of them amplified by social media, let's be honest. Social media is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it feels really good. It connects us, provides us opportunities to share our faith and lives. But on the other hand, it can make us feel all kinds of negative stuff, insecurity, and comparing our lives to the perfectly curated feeds of others. Isaac faced jealousy from others over his success, his comparison culture, just like we often compare ourselves to the highlight reels on social media. Fear of rejection. Just as Isaac moved from place to place searching for peace, we often move emotionally from post to post seeking validation through likes and shares. And then the overwhelm. The incessant, ubiquitous infiltration of social media into our lives floods us with information, much like the disputes that Isaac was facing and the different pressures he was going up against in the story. But God's words to Isaac, "Do not be afraid, for I am with you." God's presence is far more fulfilling than the approval of followers or trends. I will bless you. God's blessings are eternal and not tied to the fleeting likes and shares of the digital world. 3 things I want you to take away today. 1, log out and look up, like my buddy Dave says. Plug into the Word. If you haven't seen that one, that's a pretty good video. Go check that out. I love it. Plug into the Word. Unplug from the digital world, plug into the Word of God. Define your worth through God, not metrics. Your value isn't measured by your followers or your views. It's defined by God's presence and His promises, just as it was for Isaac. And then lastly, share the light. Use social media to encourage. Share your faith instead of feeding into comparison or negativity. And let's remember that God's presence is the ultimate source of peace and validation. When social media makes you feel overwhelmed or insecure, remember, God says, "I am with you." So let's challenge ourselves today. Can we spend as much time listening to the Word as we do scrolling through our feeds? Can we be a light in the digital world, pointing others towards God's unshakable promises? Don't let the media define you. Let God's words to Isaac remind you of who you are. Blessed, seen, and secure in Him. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll catch you next time. And until then, good luck.